Alright, I am going to grab an allergy pill real quick.
You do that. Don't let yourself get too sick in the face. If I'm
Where we left off, the party had decided to jump to the Randall's Roadhouse yet again.
Alright.
Yep. We sure did that.
Auction for a very long, not a spear.
Lance.
Oh yeah, Zitron was gonna bid on that because he went to look for everyone. And I was like, oh, it must be somewhere else. And they're all gone, so he crawled
Yeah.
through the hole out of curiosity. Because, nobody fucking informed.
Well, the captain
Fuck.
will be working on the tips.
True, Captain's always reliable. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so just someone give me a tracheotomy and we'll be good. Oh. I don't know, intubate me, do some doctor shit, make my lungs better.
Best I can do is give you some water and some ibuprofen.
Best I can build it that's long and sell it.
I mean, maybe. Also, vitamin I won't work here. Sad to say.
Vitamin I is not going to work here. No,
Nope.
I don't think it will.
Just. Ugh. Okay.
Well, I know she. What was Vivian doing?
Yeah, good question.
That is a good question. I'm trying to remember.
Being a Baba Boy.
Baba Booey.
Well, if I remember right, she was just kind of hanging out and looking through that window. But somebody had seen her, so maybe they saw her through the window. Yeah, so she wasn't really doing much of anything. The unsure kitty is unsure. Because both Raven and Jade seem to find discomfort in going through the window. Maybe I don't want to. Anyway, I'm gonna take that out.
Ugh. If I meet randomly, it's usually because I'm gone. Sorry. Okay. I don't even know if Zitron knows how auctions work. Feel like he doesn't. He would just raise the sign random. Looks like fun. Yeah. Sold for $100 million. Wait, what? What's that? What'd I do? Oh. Yeah, Zitron will bid on the weird lance thing because it looks cool. 99% of the reason because it's shiny.
Alright. The current bid is for 5,530.
539. No. 600.
Ah,
Yeah.
It 600.
712.
It goes up 8, 5.
925. That's not how math works. 1,024.
Okay. The bid goes 1,000.
2,111.
Doesn't look like anyone.
2,120. He's unaware if he has to keep going or not.
Sold for that valuation.
Cool. Wait, what'd I win?
You win the lands.
Oh, yeah. Some assembly required. What did I just do?
You just won an auction.
Okay.
You have to pay.
What's that?
Yeah.
No, what I do now?
Well, you gotta get money, and you gotta go pay them.
Oh, okay.
Here, come over here. There's an ATM where you can get your money out.
Oh. Oh. Ding.
Clang, clang.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm playing with the disk of my hard drive.
God damn it.
Don't you goddamn at me. I will.
On the far.
It's not a vault key, it doesn't change when you flick it.
Are you sure about that? Sounds like Elden Ring. This one
Whose turn?
sounds like Arma.
Okay. Zitron will take the amount of money he is required, which in his head is like 3,000 and something, but he'll pay what they ask. There we go. Now what do I do? I paid for it.
Well, after the auction's over, we'll come back here and we'll get the items we won.
So I just stay here and buy everything.
I mean, you can if you want.
Okay. I think I will stay here and buy everything.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Razi's friend and see if they will take payment to do some tinkering to my arm.
Once your doctor get pissed,
Well, until I get to him.
oh, rude.
It's gonna take a while to get there anyways. And besides,
You're
if
like
I move to Razi's world,
you're
then
like doing
I'm
the
gonna
equivalent of cheating on them, and be like, "Go get over it."
no.
Okay. But it is though. All
How?
right, see, so that one doc is like your committed doctor, who you always got your stuff from. And now you want another person, actually other people's, because there's been one in one, skank, to work on your arm. And you expect to go back to this doctor and have them be totally okay with all these other people who have been all up in your arm.
Because he knows I pay him well.
Well, yeah, but by that logic, if I pay your bills or she pays your bills and you sleep with another guy and go back to her, It's okay.
But I'm not sleeping with anyone else.
Yet.
No.
You don't know. I've smelled her. She smells like a fucking whorehouse.
Are you sure that's not all the booze?
I spent 6 years living in a pleasure palace against my will, doing unspeakable acts. I know what pussy smells like.
Hmm. Oh.
Best luck. Zitron's sitting all the way at the back. Can't be seen. Has an extension on his sign. All they see is just horns and a sign sticking up over the crowd.
Just
The next piece going up for auction is a canvas of entirely foiled. Announcer describes it as last art by a sentient cyborg before it reduced itself a simple plot in some act of artistic regression. Starting bid is 2,000.
Jade's gonna pass.
3,000 credits.
10,000 credits.
20.
50,000 credits.
50,009.
There's a bid for 69,000.
It is the sacred number we must not disrupt.
Going twice. Sold. For me.
I am glad you all respect it. I now do not have to collect your kidneys.
Jade thought about it, but then she went against it.
I like how Zitron's still like almost a millionaire. All he does is buy rocks and food. Oh my god. I managed to get a burp in without a cough. Yay. No. No, don't noise. Whatever you're doing, stop. Pay
Okay.
attention to me now.
Jade's gonna go talk to Ollie,
Ah, yes.
who is
Ollie.
currently holding a drooling burb.
Yep, she's currently holding the drilling burb and preening him very slowly with a pair of mechanist tweezers, while Farrell just leans against her table, all kitted out in his self-supporting exoskeleton, with that big-ass lance with very obvious ports meant to diffuse the explosions that happen within inside of either end of the head. And it's got razor-sharp edges. It looks like some sort of... Basically, it's two thrusters on either end of a pole with razor-sharp edges on them.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I was wondering, if I was to pay you, would there be any way you could waterproof my arm?
Duct tape, there you
Well, I can't just wrap duct tape around it.
go. Kind of very, very rude for any subclass of artificer to go touching another artificer's stuff. But,
Well, in where I come from, we don't have artificers.
everything's an artificer, kid. They all talk the same. Everyone wants to get everything nice and scoop 'em.
Okay.
would, as long as you're willing to deal with the consequences of your own actions.
Well, on second thought, I'll hold off and wait until I get back to Terra.
Citroen has claimed victory.
So, what's the next item of auction after the painting?
The next
And how many
item being auctioned off. A jagged onyx-colored stone is brought out on a wheelie cart, and the individual pushing the cart continues to stare very intensely down at the stone. The auctioneer rattles off a few basic details about the stone, like its weight and mass and the material it's made of, and then they say something that kind of sticks out from the rest of it. They call it a high-density quantum material, and they describe that it's an object that is exhibiting quantum acts at a macro scale. Thus, the assistant is charged with observing it continue so that it doesn't disappear mid-auction.
We might be able to use that on the Mary.
100,000 credits. Can I start the auction off at any number? Is that okay?
Oh,
Well, that is higher than what the starting bid was.
what was the starting bid?
900 credits.
You're not good with finances, are you? I don't know. I just don't want anyone else to take it because I want to give Captain a rock. And by Captain, I mean me, that I want to put it inside of my golem. So I made a golem that teleports, and I'm back now. It was 117 years on the other side.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Jade, you had a lot of kids, and you turned into a bitch. But I still love you.
Wow, it doesn't look like anyone else is actually.
Victory.
How many more auctions are there left in the
It
auction?
doesn't stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't sit here and buy everything.
Yeah. Jade is gonna wait until a sword comes up in auction, if there ever is
Why don't you
one.
just go to one of the other sections of the roadhouse?
Oh, there's what all is there? All I know is that there's like 2 floors is all I was told about, and the back alley.
Yeah, in this room there's 2 floors. This is a room. There's 2 floors. There's a little cutaway alleys. There's the auction spot. There's the So this room has a capacitance of about 1,000 people. It's not like a restaurant. And that bar is a full fucking service, 24/7 operable circular bar because of how many patrons are there. The second floor is just as big, just as packed and rowdy. And this is a place that exists outside of time. It's kind of like the outside in the bar that at the end of the universe. And it, Mr. Zenorium's Magic Emporium.
Yeah.
You go.
Well, she's gonna go see if she can find like someone that's selling swords or making them.
Yes. Tempting to leave the roadhouse without a guide. Immediately gets thumped by Clyde with a fucking piece of bamboo. It's not even like he's behind you. It's like,
What was that for?
no, you'll get lost in the extra dimensional space. Rozzy, come get your bitch. Take her where she wants to go. Do it, and I'll take 1 day off your tab. Guess I'm going that way then. Ollie, come on. But my robot. It's worth noting that when you went to go look at her, find Ollie out back, that just went through a room, and it had a more than a football field's worth of length on the other side, while still being encapsulated.
Oh. Neat.
The Roadhouse doesn't technically have finite space. I mean, it does. All these things on the outer side do that annoying ass thing that Einstein hated, where they wrap around the curve. You don't have to fit in it if you can go around.
Rosie's gonna. Jade's gonna look at Rosie. Question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can this roadhouse take you anywhere?
Yeah, theoretically, yeah, but only like 10 or 15 people have ever used the Roadhouse to go to other places. Really dangerous.
Oh. Okay.
Like, we could go through one of these doors and connect to another side of the Roadhouse. Like, we could go to the market on that side. We could go through the Cyber City way on that end, but, it's its own thing.
Cyber City?
Oh, yeah, that way. It leads to the overcity of a big-ass alien planet.
I bet you if we go to the Cyber City, we might be able to find my doc's office.
I don't know about that. They're not human, but you'd look like fuck meat to them. I mean, they're bigger than me over there. You don't really want to go that way. It's I mean, we could go. I can punch one of them. I'm strong. We could take Stranger. He'll handle them.
Oh, well, in that case, let's just go to the market.
They're really friendly, though. That's the problem. It's not like you're in danger because they're mean. You're in danger because they're very hospitable, and next thing you know, you go through there on a bin, just go through there to hang out and see what it's like. And next thing you know, it's 6 months later, you're married to 2 different women. You realize they've got muscular control of all of their body, and that's exactly why you stayed. And you completely changed your name, served in the military for half of a year, and then you had to bounce because it got too hectic. You got a condo there, I think, or an apartment or something. Actually, I'm gonna see my apartment. I wonder if I still got rail. Drinking leads Rosie to interesting places, according to the dice.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna opt to go to the market. Then.
Oh right, yeah, market first. Can't let you walk through that door on your own.
Holding on to Pob.
Yeah. Just walk through that threshold and you feel that same sensation of everything pulling on you at once. Before it's normal. And then you went through a room in a building, but now you're outside. And holy fuck, it's big.
Whoa. Where are we?
We're at the market that kind of connects to the Roadhouse. I'm not affiliated with the Roadhouse, so it's its own thing, but they all share the same area.
Okay.
This one isn't. The other market is the Roadhouses. This is another market. I think this is technically the Bazaar.
I think I've been to a place before where I went into a door and was getting shoved around by a huge line of people, and I bought that gun and a lava lamp.
Lava lamps are cool. Weird enough, I can only remember all of this while I'm in here.
I just had a really funny idea. The Ivy using the Bazaar to travel through dimensions. So if people start to jostle her too much, you can just hip check somebody across the entire market. Say, oh, hey.
Honestly, put you in here like you wanted, and immediately like, sweet sequins, and then picked up a fucking pair of sequins pants. Cool.
Oh, sweet sequins.
Oh, shutter shades. Let's go. It takes a whole of 10 minutes for Rosie to walk around wearing fucking vaporwave gear.
That sounds amazing.
Sounds about right.
Jade is going to, start look around for like swarms.
Swarm?
Swarmed.
Shawarma?
No, I wish. I would love some shawarma right now. I'm hungry.
Swords?
Yes.
You and the damn weeb shit. I mean, I could roll if Dart wants, because every once in a while, Janaya peddles her goods in the extra dimensional plane.
Hmm.
In the Bazaar.
Yeah.
The thing about the Bazaar is it's kind of a place where you don't have a whole lot of control about where you're gonna end up. There's
Yeah.
just so many people here all shoving and pushing in different directions that just kind of end up at stalls. And the vendors have taken to just, if there's a person at the stall, take some money from them, shove a thing in their hands, and then push them away.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. She doesn't set up and wait for somebody to come to her. She just sets up, waits for somebody to pop up, and then just takes an exorbitant amount of money away from them and then gives them something of equal value.
Yeah.
Probably the worst person to wind up in. Most people take like a couple of bucks. Nah, she's gonna take like 2,000-3,000 coin.
Doesn't care what kind of coin it is. Yeah, that's probably worth some amount of money.
Okay.
Yeah. So are we in the bazaar, or is this just like a normal market?
There is nothing normal when you're outside
Well,
reality.
well, it, normal in air quotes market.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll do the B100 to see if she went through the right door that takes you to the bazaar, or the door that takes you to the market. Okay, you got under a 50. You didn't go to the bazaar and didn't get fucking robbed.
Oh, I'm okay. I didn't go to the bazaar.
No, you're not gonna get robbed of all your money.
Okay. I'm not getting
Okay.
robbed of my nearly 2 million credits.
No, I have to roll for him though. Give me a second.
Oh no.
Meeny, meeny, miny, poop. Alright, on an 88, there is in fact one little tiny shout. Okay, where are you guys at? Where's our chat at? Our hangout spot, if you would. Scroll.
Scroll.
Roll.
Yes, actually. There you go. You wind up in a market along the street, and then you can see that. You can read it, but it doesn't look like words to you. I sent it to the I did send it to Dark Cast. Well looking Dark Cast.
Ooh. Neat.
There you go. That doesn't. What messes with your head is that's very obviously not words. It looks like
Yeah.
an attempt at an alphabet that was thrown on a sign and hit with a lighter.
Yeah.
But you read it clearly as. Oh, not that.
Oh god.
Obviously.
I hope not.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh fuck. You know how it is.
And how do you spell that? It's spelled with a slam.
It's spelled with extra phlegm.
Okay. I think we're good.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Alright. So it's Mr. Zenorium's Wondrous Emporium of Magic and Thaumaturgy galore.
Thaumaturgy?
Don't worry about it. The one consistent's always the Mr. Zenorium's Wondrous Emporium of Magic, and then it's always a random word of similar nature.
Hmm. Okay.
Basically miracle working. It could have been wizardry, it could have been necromancy, it could have been witchcraft, really anything. You may risk going in there, however. Or you can continue on until you find an actual sword place that Dark can roll stats for, because I'm lazy and sick. Go in there, you'll be able to find a sword. You might not leave with one.
Because they're expensive, or he won't let Jade leave with one?
Because in there, every purchase and every item and his mood to sell the item is all left up to the dice.
She's gonna kind of, poke Rozzy.
Yes, Rozzy currently fucking sipping from an old school Beppis can.
What's that?
Beppis?
No, that. She's gonna point to Mr. Zenorium's.
That's Mrs. Zenorium's Wondrous Emporium of Magic and Thaumaturgy galore.
What's that?
Miracle working?
Miracle.
Oh, you mean the shop?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy's like a extra dimensional market within inside the extra dimensional market.
Sounds fancy.
Think of it like this. It's like a physical location for every shop ever on the internet forever and ever. Except he doesn't give you stupid things from consumerism like like hemorrhoid cream or new Sunday hats. He sells you things, and you're an adult. The consequences of your actions are your own fault. Again, don't ask me this when we're out of here. I won't remember for some reason. It's kind of annoying.
Okay.
Beppis? And they'll just offer an ice cold Beppis.
Yes, and she will take the Beppis and open it and do a sip. And then she will go into the shop.
I think I'll come. Ah, yes. Immediately. So many different colors. All it's odd. You walk in and that's a storefront. That's the one thing that's really gonna fuck with you. You walk in, that's a storefront. That is not a giant building. But when you do walk in, you can see behind this little, you got these 10, 15 shelves in front of you, lined in sort of a kind of a flowering pattern that all lead up to the counter. But behind that counter, you have some Warehouse 13 looking infinite IKEA shit. You can't see the ceiling, you can't see the walls at either end, and you can't describe some of the items, or rather, I can't, and therefore you can't by transitive property. Some of the items you see on shelves, they look like, a lot of them just kind of look like silhouettes or grainy blobs of what they are, and it's like they're not even rendering or something until you get close enough and the world catches up to you.
I have a
Like
rendering error. Bad
Even
LODs.
And on the first few shelves, you do see a sword. You see fucking plenty of swords. You see an entire chest full of swords sitting on the ground at like an end cap on one of the aisles, and it's full of all kinds of swords. You've got medieval swords from all over Europe. You've got feudal swords from every corner of Asia. You've got swords from beyond the Orient, or beneath the Orient technically, and the entirety of the great and expansive sands. And these aren't just, oh look, cheap repros. Each one of these are high quality, high carbon, beautifully crafted steel, some of which don't have the traditional look, but look like they're straight from Terra itself, forged with some sort of nano-lamination technology and fucking monofilament in the handles to allow you to have secondary weapons and biometric locking, vibrating blades, electrified weapons. That's just these swords, and that's what mind-boggling is. That is hundreds upon hundreds of swords, all sticking straight up from a chest, not laid down in a chest, sticking straight up like golf
Oh.
clubs in a carrier. And that's just the swords. There's guns, ancient Terran guns, guns from alien races, guns from all beyond the cosmos and more. And there's guns from Rossi's world, it looks like, with all these different colorations and these symbols, crystals, configurations, sizes. And then there's smaller things all across the shelves. Phones, communicators, cyber implants, you name it, you can see them. But none of them
Wanted
have price
explorers.
tags.
Huh?
And when you go to investigate any of them, this mysterious individual just comes sort of floating over upon a large, ornate piece of cushion with sort of a regal blue, gold with silver inlay and some jewels. He's light atop it like fucking Aladdin on the magic carpet. And he's a human, question mark. Or he looks humanoid, but his skin seems almost unreal. And he's smoking on a long pipe with a very interesting shape. The best way to be described as crazy straw, the smoking pipe. And he seems to stuff entire wads of tobacco into the little tiny opening before this piece of physical material bulges out and begins to boil it. And when he blows it, it smells oddly like vanilla ice cream. And then his first and so far only words to you are, "Can I interest you in everything? All of the time?"
Oh, I don't know about everything, but I just found this shop and you have so much.
A little bit of everything. Everywhere. Rosie. Hello, Mr. Z. How are you? I am actually pretty good. That attract a mate potion worked wonders. Didn't think you'd actually give me one. I told you. Oh yeah, I bought a thing for him out of pure desperation because I was shit-faced and I called his bluff. He said that all I had to do was drink this one thing and I would wind up with someone that I loved. And I did that the night before I met you. I got completely shit-faced on that single potion, wandered to the roadhouse, got into a fist fight with the wall 4 times, got thrown into a different room by Clyde because I was being belligerent, and got thrown by myself downstairs to rehydrate when my hangover was wearing off. And yeah, and then you came in.
Oh,
And just get a. Well, hurry up. I don't have all day. I don't think you do either. The big one might wake up and make it all go rumbly and just.
oh,
Yes, the constant levitating, just floating around the area.
oh, well, I definitely was looking at these swords.
But the question is, which one?
Do you have a electrified high frequency blade?
I have everything and anything you can want. If you can't find something that interests you, you'd be the first, honestly. Let us see. And they'll kind of doggy paddle their way across with one hand and float over the chest, and without guessing, or without even hesitation, they just grasp the first hilt they can and pull out an exceptionally long Nodachi of some kind. Oh no, that's a Nagamaki. Nice. So it's a two-handed. And it itself seems to be swirling with some sort of red lightning on it that dissipates quickly in his hands. The blade is, let's see, roll colors. Corey. Okay, so it's a sort of a mocha brown blade with a golden Hamon line. Alright, cool. Pretty cool. What's the blade made of for it to be gold? I don't know.
Better not be gold.
No, it's definitely not gold. No. And even though this is a feudal-ass looking sword, when you closely inspect it, it's got a lot of extremely advanced craftsmanship. It was very obviously put together by someone from this age, possibly even an age ahead of you, constructed with what looks like some sort of carbon fiber or some sort of thing, and its handle is wrapped with a type of nanofilament that feels oddly soft when you touch it, when you are eventually offered this immensely long thing that weighs practically nothing.
So, out of character, she technically could use the two-handed as a one-handed sword.
Could, but it'd be horrible and you wouldn't have a good striking form or anything.
True.
You don't really need to keep collecting swords because you got swords in your arms, but
Never enough
Because
swords.
she was hoping to have like a short sword so that she could have the short sword and her mantis blade to fight.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is there a certain type of weapon you'd like?
Oh well, I was hoping for a shorter sword so that I could have it along with the blade that is in my arm.
And they'll just gesture their hand over it, and like it's fucking magnetized. This beautifully ornate sword with some sort of what looks like a glass blade, and they'll give it a swirl, and you can see the green luminescence inside of this dark black metal like glass. It looks like glass, but it is definitely a metal when they clang it against the tip of the other one that you're holding. You can hear that distinct tink that metal makes on metal, but it looks like it's glass, and you can faintly see some sort of crystalline structure on the inside. But it has a sort of a machete-like shape. It's got a thinner lower end, but it's got a thick belly. It's about 18 inches long. It's definitely meant for stabbing, but given the belly on it, it's a hacking weapon above all else. And it's wrapped with what looks like yellow paracord or some sort of cord-like
God damn
wrap
it.
that gives it
What?
surprisingly unnaturally, considering it looks like paracord, it gives it an unnaturally comfortable grip.
That's amazing.
Courtesy of the Big Bad Empire. One of their many,
Empire.
many metal glass weapons. Oh, don't worry about them. You didn't go through the other doors. You're here, so you're fine. So you could buy a lot more than a sword there. A whole lot more. I'd wager that they have guns that even you don't. Oh, I'm out. Shame. And they'll just kind of put their pipe away and they'll pull out Shadow's vape. Health potion. What a dark ass.
fuck. She's gonna. Is that a vape?
It most certainly is. It belongs to a very special individual. And they'll close their eyes when they go to vape, and you'll watch as they float away, facing away from you. You'll watch another set of eyes open up along the back of their smooth azure head.
Well, I'm definitely interested in this glass sword.
Now it poses the big question. How are you going to pay for it?
Oh, well, I have credits, and I have a couple of things I could trade for it.
Ah, they caught on quick. Oh yeah, he doesn't take monetary gain. If you look around, and they'll gesture to everything, and it doesn't need money.
Yeah.
I suppose the question always boils down to what is it worth to you? Hmm.
Hmm.
How about, and they'll float around to the other side of you and slowly lift up your cybernetic arm. A sword for a sword.
My own?
Hmm. It's fine craftsmanship. I have to. Fine. I could add it to my collection. And they'll gesture to another wall that seems to just materialize in front of you, full of hundreds upon hundreds of pieces of cyberware. There's so much chrome on that fucking wall, it's a crime.
Jade's eyes are. If they could sparkle, they would be just.
Oh, poetry. They're gonna be here a while. Mr. Z, could I please have a chair manifested? And Razi will give a bow as they plop down, knowing a chair will, in fact, pop up beneath their butt. Ooh, it rolls. Let's go.
I have an idea.
Oh.
And she is going to open her inventory, and she's gonna set the PKM on the floor along with the uh half-thousand-year-old bottle of booze and the bastard sword she had.
Oh, that's a clever little trick. I did that with this. And then he'll gesture to another shelf that kind of poofs up, and you see not one but two Maudus barrels sitting side by side in a kind of a contrivance of Americaness with a nano forge hooked up to their belt feed system.
Well, how about?
No, that's a good deal. Don't worry.
Well,
I'll
no,
give you points for the ingenuity.
I was going to say, Mr. Zenorium, the gun, the sword, the alcohol, and my arm for another arm and the sword.
Ooh, are you eyeing one of those arms, or do you want your arm?
My arm?
And then with a loud clap, it is in fact when they gesture their hands apart again, a little I say little, a cryo tube kind of pops up in hand, and they slide the viewing glass open, revealing your original arm. Ta-da!
That's how? What?
Scavenger found it, fell his way down a well, traded it for some medicine to fix his missing organs.
I've gone so long without a real arm on this side of me for so long, I don't even know how it would feel.
I mean, between you and me, it doesn't really feel the same with the whole romantic duties of your rubbing metal on clay. But I could give you one of those if you want. I could give you this one, and then they just kind of fucking boop, Enderman noise activate as they appear by the wall of the cyber gear. I could give you this big monkey arm. It's really one of my favorites. I got it from a Well, the remnants of a very, very noble man. It's got a cannon built into it. Ooh, old ass mortar system. But then we also have this one. I'm pretty sure this one is another version of some chick similar to you. Not exactly you. But instead of a sword, it has two swords. Neat. Of course, they kept poking themselves in the titty. Then we have this one, and they'll point to a very ominous arm that is inside a large, extremely thick viewing case with what looks like a maglock system around it and the words a gravitational suppression field. Gravitational suppression containment system on the viewing glass. Oh, this one right here, this one comes from a very big troublemaker, but I'm waiting for him to come back and try and take it.
What do you mean, troublemaker?
Someone that decided that they wanted to open an L gate and try and let out the gray goo inside of my garden.
Oh.
Oh, and I have one made of gray goo. Just don't touch anybody's hands, or touch anything synthetic, or organic. Don't touch anything. Actually, you know what? No, we're just going to put that one back.
Yeah, that one seems a bit much.
Well, you know, the only person that would be insane enough to use it is Agrigor, the consumer of great deals, and this lizard chef man named Mom. Very nice dude. Makes good cupcakes. Oh, I know
like
him.
Cupcakes.
Also makes cream pies. Watch out for those. Anyways. Oh, yeah, and here's the thing that I got from that woman named Ivy, and I gave them the thing that lets them teleport. I don't remember what this is. I'm pretty sure it wasn't what it is now, so I just turned it into an iPhone.
Well, she's gonna browse over the mantis blade arms.
Got all of these. We've got blades, wire. We've got things your people haven't even put in an arm yet. Hydraulic stake driver, nano injection. EMP is always a good one. Not very good if you're running a lot of cyber, though. Kind of fright. Well, then again, if you get an epicenter prevention device, you should be fine. Then we have one of my personal favorites, kitty cat claws. I call them the kitty cat claws. They're actually a very extremely heat resilient, or rather, not heat resilient. They don't resist. They conduct heat extremely well while maintaining their atomic structure, and they superheat themselves to the point that they cause vaporization of the materials they come into contact with. Kitty cat claws. Oh, and then we have a bat, and they'll gesture to what looks like just a normal, unassuming arm, and when they go up and actually activate it, you know, it forms an enormous three-clawed hand the size of a fucking person.
I don't think I'd be strong enough to haul that around.
Probably not. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's a cursed artifact that used to belong to this. What would you like? You want to be a ninja? You want to whip people? You want to shoot people? You want a gun in your arm? You want a masturbator? That's a really popular option with sex workers.
We'll talk about that optional add-on at a later date.
I would actually greatly appreciate that optional add-on. We'll just get it under your armpit. It'll be fine.
Why my armpit?
That way it's not getting in the way of your killing device, but I can still use it.
Okay.
Thinking of you.
How about the superheated mantis blade?
Ooh, no, it's not a superheated mantis blade. Here, I'll show you. And they'll kind of take it off the wall, poof up beside you, and in a flash, completely remove and reconnect your nerves to this new arm.
Just all of a sudden.
Yep. And when they raise your arm up, they'll give a little press into one of the muscles hidden underneath the paneling that closes up around your wrist where some of your veins would normally be. and it causes the nails all to extend from normal length nails to about 2.5 inches long, and they're very thick at the base, but they taper off to very fine points, and they start to superheat. And he, as a sign of his confidence in you wanting to purchase it, he'll actually take that metal glass sword from you, and he'll set it down so it doesn't, get messed up, and then he'll take the other one and calmly cut through the steel with it like it's made out of paper.
Oh. Yeah, I like this one.
The best part is, and he'll once he turns your nerves on completely, he'll rub your hand, and that is the most like your hand you've ever felt.
I'm super happy, Jade.
It's got extremely expensive technology in it. It's synth skin. 150,000 nerve receptors per node.
I
Yeah.
definitely want this one now.
I'm a health potion. I'm gonna kill my ass, I swear. Proceeds to I feel like I should drink a monster. Oh, so Mantis Blade. And they'll just kind of pick it up off the ground and all of your belongings, and they'll scoop those into a little trap door with their boot, and then lie back on the bed, and before floating over to the cyber wall and kind of placing your arm in a groove uncannily perfectly fit to it. Oh, if you want to be more like your wife, I could also give you a wolf paw version of that.
Oh, no, this is fine. I don't think anybody could be like my wife.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. Now, about that masturbator add-on,
Well, I got this 1911. Let me see if I got anything else.
well, I'm normally not a sex shop, but I suppose if you're bored. No! Yay!
My Discord did the thing for some reason.
We noticed. Some of us noticed more than others.
Ah! I did, yes. But, this is normally not a sex shop, but in his own words, I suppose I could help you craft yourself to be more irresistible. For a price.
Here.
So what is it? Bigger boobs? Glowy nipples? Or more glowy nipples? Dealer's choice. Take your time. Time freezes when you're in my shop.
I'm scared that if my boobs get any bigger, I'm gonna topple over when I try to walk.
Ah, yes, you'd be completely vulnerable and unable to stop your lover there.
Although I wouldn't mind like a bra or something that would like.
Ah, just say no more. And they'll float on down behind the shelf. They'll come around and then they'll hand the bra to Razi, if you would be so kind. I am far too romantic and asexual for this. Bitch, I am a romantic. And then you can hear the clickety clack of their fingers as they pull out some sort of communicator and start typing away whilst minding their business. And then Razi will confusedly look at the bra, give it a sniff for some reason, make sure it's not a trap, and then kind of go, eh, when they pull their face back, realizing, oh. And then they'll walk over and just so casually, just shirt up, bra on. Just, and like that, you have now been reduced to a C cup.
Whoa! I feel feels so much more aerodynamic.
They can support up to 14 times the mass inside of them. So you could be in the Z's, and you never know. It could also give you a titanium spine, so you could get bigger boobs.
No, I don't want to go that far into chroming.
Want to watch out for the psychosis. That'll be one Beppis, please. Fuck. And Rozzy will play with a Beppis because they have to. Kind of the rule, you know, is that their lady. They've got to, even though they don't want to give up their Beppis. Well, stay in here all you want. The world won't progress outside because for some reason. Maybe it's because we're in the subatomic level. But if you do want to stand around here and be awkward, at least buy more or trade me for it. Or firstborn. I'm not a monster. Just someone's willing to trade me their firstborn. I'd like to get that child away from them. Safe. Any amount of firstborn children have been traded to me. Well,
Do
they're
you
all.
have like?
Hmm?
I was gonna say, do you have your own little orphanage or something?
Oh, don't be silly. I raise them in a little pocket dimension, then I send them on their way to be successful business leaders and war chiefs. And that one guy
Oh,
who's
out
a
of character
train
question.
strangler. Yeah.
Is this where Domino was raised?
I mean, you never know.
Okay.
The untold amount of children that have been raised by Mr. Zenorium across the cosmos.
Let's see, what else does Jade have in her inventory? She doesn't
Are you
have
just
any
going to
of
empty
these.
out her inventory in trades?
Try to.
Rozzy's back to sitting down. Well, all right, what's Vivian doing?
Yeah, what is Vivian doing?
Vivian is yelling. Let me see if she has gotten brave enough to go through that window. Oh, yep. She's gotten brave enough to go through the window. So, just gonna basically cat dive. So just gonna spring,
Is she going to spring?
yeah, she's gonna spring through in a nice arc and then land gracefully.
Ah, yes. Brando will ensure that there's a big comfy pillow for her to land on.
Okay then.
Oh,
He likes cats. I love the concept, by the way. I like how the dice rolled that ages ago. The giant super lich has a fucking thing for kitty cats. It's like, he's the ultimate old woman. And you've got...
Speaking of old rolls, what's the piece of shark that Naibai girlfriend slash wife is?
She's mostly tiger shark with a little bit of angry bull shark mixed in.
Okay.
Well, she has very pretty stripes.
jeez.
And then you've got Zitroom talking to another tar. So you're kind of like my captain and my crewmate. Yeah, sure. But you don't have hooves. You have paws. These are hands. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out now. Shoot. No. But shoes. Think of it. You could put on boots and kick somebody really hard. And tactical advantage. Hmm. I'm just saying. Oh, look, it's Vivian. Hi, Vivian. Hi.
Hi, Zitrun.
This is a tar. Like you.
See. So who is he speaking with?
I was rolling in the background of boredom. And we just managed to find one of.
One of many.
Oh, God. Yeah. He
Okay,
managed to
get it
find.
out.
Thank you. He managed to find a river.
Ah,
Also, because he
neat.
was looking for lizards, and he seen a lizard that he thought was a lizard. Then he realized it's half lizard and half not lizard.
Oh yeah, I remember. River had to bring our guy because she needed a scapegoat, but she didn't tell him that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty
But
sure if she was invited, Nuvessa would have come along.
Yeah.
they pretty much carried a vessel around on their back because they won't stop fucking drooling. They got a bib on and everything. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Yeah.
So, this is Gesundheit. River. This is River. This is Vivi. That's Argus.
Our guy.
He's our guy. Wait, our guy as in like our guy, or our guy as in like named after a constellation or something.
Named after a constellation, our guy.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying you could have been our guy. No, he's my guy. This whole party, my bitches. Except the drunk kobold back there. They're pretty much collectively whoever. Pretty sure. Pretty sure they're mostly our teachers.
That is our bold.
Our boys. Look at you, you're learning. Good boy. And this is Nuvessa. She can't see, but she can see you right now.
Well, sort of. It's similar.
You could just ask Randall to let you see while you're here if you want to use normal eyeballs.
Well, then I would have to take the blindfold off.
Are you really willing to be blind in exchange for a fashion statement?
I'm not sure it's so much fashion statement convenience.
Are you just lazy?
Yeah.
I love you. Oh yeah, that's River. So this is Vivian. She's the pokey one, but she's good people. She's real good people. She's fireproof. Oh no shit.
Oh,
One of my teacher's friends is fireproof,
interesting.
and his kid. Two of them at least.
Our guy writing down notes and making sketches of everyone.
Yeah. I told these guys I'd bring them here because they serve really good desserts, and there's a lot of nice people here all the time. And it's mostly because I need scapegoats because I'm not supposed to be here after the last incident, actually. But you know, cat's out of the bag.
What was the last incident?
And then River just thinking back to it. I wasn't supposed to do that. What? Okay, hear me out. When you were offered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to now it's not defiling, it's being given the honor to sleep with a princess of a massive spacefaring empire who was already promised to another, you take it.
Did you cause an intergalactic war?
I didn't cause anything. The egg, however, probably caused something.
Oh.
One of them. The clutch. Two clutches.
Oh.
Damn, she likes to fuck. You're
Our
like
guy, you have
Rozzy.
no idea.
You're like Jaden. Vivian, see, I told you. I didn't actually tell you. I'm going to tell you now. She's just like Jade's new wife. They're all like it. Everyone from this world is horny.
Just shadow in the background.
Be honest, there are a lot
They're
of
right, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta crawl out of there and go cough up a lung because I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to. Pretty sure I wasn't supposed to try and drink that much, and I got spooked when well, mostly when Devessa there, I realized she wasn't a statue. It scared the hell out of me. Yeah, I'm gonna get that out of my lungs. Have fun, Vivian. Her safe word's canary, or something. I don't know. I don't have a safe word. I don't think it. Ivy, quick! Breaking the ice with a new kitty.
What?
You know, go be a good representative. Go talk to the new cat.
Oh,
Right there.
no.
Beauty, she's looking at us, making us awkward. Our guy, hurry up.
Our guy will walk over to Vivian. Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm our guy Dreadstar.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Vivian Nudegard.
It's a pleasure to meet you,
Pretty
Vivian.
name. So what's your name?
So, where exactly do you come from? What, well, I guess I should
Planet.
yes, planet.
You know, I don't specifically remember what the name of her planet was, but just for simplicity's sake, we'll say that she tells them what the name of it is.
Yeah. Good. Our guy's still gonna keep saying he's from what was the country up north? Angravar? No,
Agravar, the
Igravar.
far north.
I'm from Igravar. In our
Whereabouts?
world. The far north.
Oh, okay. River will remember such bullshit being told to her. River will remember such bullshit being told to her.
So Vivian's going to respond. She's, I no idea. You mentioned you knew some other fireproof people. Are they like me?
Well, not exactly like you know, but they are fireproof.
I know one of them. She's basically a dead ringer for her mom, stacked beyond fucking belief, and had sex with her on top of a pyre once.
Oh, sounds toasty.
Oh, he was very warm. Shit, we left our teacher unsupervised.
Oh no.
Just Sin waking up to do the morning lessons, looking for everyone. Just, well, I suppose it's time to harass someone today. Beatrice, get your things. We're going on a problem-making hunt.
Just yay.
Man.
Norrell's gonna wake up with an angry Slytherin looking at him because of that. Because even though you're all grown, they're all grown. It's still somehow his job to keep them out of trouble. Like, I'm trying to raise our child, and oh Jesus.
Just Fiona down the hall. Who are we causing problems for today?
Oh, Omnius, give me the strength. Fucking doing the 10-pointed star of Omnius as it goes to whoop somebody's ass.
Just Fiona. I say we go harass mob.
It's just fucking Sin. Reminding you, I expressly do say we don't, because he will turn you into a shepherd's pie.
Ah, you're right.
Remember the time that he cut off your tail and made a millet out of it?
I took forever for it to grow back. even with this magic.
River has just left our guy there to socialize. I mean, they haven't left him there. They're still behind them. It's just they're forcing him to get out of his shell.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some critical need to know information. Uvessa,
Yes.
you hungry?
Oh, I can eat.
Yeah, you bet you could. Let's go get some steak. I want to see
Yeah.
you put some meat in your mouth.
Alright, so you say you're from another planet. What are the stars on your planet like?
Often it's pretty hard. Well, there's stars. Often it's hard to see them because of all the fire.
Valid.
So
Very valid.
your world
Accurate,
is
even.
constantly on fire.
Yes, that would be why it's necessary to be fireproof.
Just like the
I would
infernal
imagine
planes
so.
that your father took you to train.
So is our guy fireproof then?
No, our guy's fire resistant. He has fire resistance level 5 because of his father. He still gets hurt by it, but he takes 1/5 the damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well. That- that's a little unfortunate. The one time I'm able to go see a different world, I can't because it's on fire.
Our ship is currently very far from my world.
Our guy ship out
Yeah.
in space.
Oh yes, because you're right. You're piquing the interest of all the things his father told him that lie beyond the realms. Civilizations made of glass and metal who fly amongst the oceans and between planets using chariots made of fiber and steel.
Yeah, and our guy's gonna. May I at least see it, even if I don't stay for long?
No!
What?
You are not allowed to leave the extra dimensional roadhouse.
Why not?
Because
You wanted me to explore and meet new people. I just want to see
Yes.
it for a little bit.
I no, because if you get lost, I'm fucking boned.
River, please, just for a little bit.
All right, fine, but you better not fucking complain about my throat hurts when you do that.
Fine. I'll let you do the other thing as well.
Damn right you will, fucking little bitch. Hey, yeah, he would like all the steak. Just River ordering for Devessa.
So, if it's not any trouble, may I please see this ship?
Well, I suppose so. Come along then. It's it's not very comfortable getting there, but
Well, I
But-
experienced that feeling when I came here with her, so I would expect it.
Do you guys want me to make the fucking door bigger? Or like, you want a fucking step ladder? Won't be that hard. You just gotta ask.
well,
you could-
sure.
Yes,
Make
I'm
it-
big enough. Alright, cool. Yeah, hold on. Shadow, come make the fucking door bigger and put a step ladder in front of it.
Shut up! Alright, fine, I'm coming!
Yeah, that's a good boy.
Shadow will come with a step ladder in tow and make the door bigger for them and place the step ladder. There you go.
Yeah, you know, get your booty back to the kitchen. You know, Siri's gonna be angry if you step away. She might think you kind of get spirited away by an Oni again.
Yeah, I know. I'm going as actively like speed walking back to the kitchen.
Need some more of that cream? Let me know. It helps. I know it does.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things that help with Oni burn.
I'm talking about Siri reaming your ass.
That too.
Yeah. How the fuck do I have phlegm? I don't even have lungs. Fucking bullshit. Randall, fix me, you bastard!
Randall, no. Oh, yeah.
Clyde is
I
both the
just
server, the manager,
imagine,
the.
how about no?
So list. You guys know the guy, the clerk from the Amazing World of Gumball? That's
Yeah.
Clyde in the Roadhouse. He's every job.
He's everything all the time.
Yep. He's the chef. He's the bouncer. He's the fucking server and waiter. He's the barista. He's the janitor.
You know, our guy will let Vivian go through first before he goes in as well.
Oh my god.
Alright, so she's gonna offer a hand to him and uh, help guide him back through the portal easily enough.
When he gets there, he's just gonna look around and just pure amazement, like, oh, wow.
Fucking Citron just. So, Captain, I bought this thing, and it supposedly shoots or stabs or something at an atom level. I don't know what.
I mean, it could be useful. And what did you bring?
Oh, I also got a rock. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. Medbot, are you still watching The Rock?
Rock?
The Medibot is in fact still watching The Rock.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go watch The Rock so the Medibot can actually go to its job.
Our guy, hello, sir. I'm our guy Dreadstar.
Uh-huh.
I bring a spear. Vivian brings a person. Sounds about right.
This is just temporary. You wanted to see the ship.
Yes, even if it was just for a little bit. My father told me about chariots made of fiber and metal that would soar across the stars as if it was a ship through ocean.
Uh-huh.
Just a tip. Can't swim in this one.
Yes, I would assume so. And our guy's gonna kind of jog over to one of the windows, to one of the viewing windows, just oh, this is amazing. And then
Vivian, how long have you been?
Just knowing that, I kind of thought he would enjoy a quick visit.
Right.
Anyway, we'll be taking him back through short.
Okay.
the captain would see our guy just furiously scribbling down notes and making star charts with what he can see in his notebook. That that black hole. Something's wrong with it.
Oh yeah, he definitely wouldn't know that given what his father does.
So you've noticed.
Yes, because everything that gets close to it is falling straight into the event horizon. It's not bending or twisting any.
I mean,
The
it's the
captain will
echoing of
cock an eyebrow. What else is interesting about it?
Well, it's
not
not
emitting
been.
Hawking radiation.
It's not emitting any radiation. There's nothing coming out of it. Everything is coming in. But usually black holes like this emit radiation. So whatever it is, it's not natural.
Well, at least he's perceptive enough to keep himself out of danger.
There again, if it's not natural and it is indeed some sort of magic, whatever is making it is extremely powerful.
You gotta remember your father's other words. The only things that can make a singularity is extreme magic or obscene mass.
Well, either it's magic or it's has such obscene mass that it's pulling everything into itself.
I'm impressed. I didn't think anyone from that fantasy world that you're all coming out of would understand something quite like that.
Well, my father taught me a lot about the stars. I'm a star mage.
And what was your father's profession?
What
Oh, let's
was.
see. Let's see. Currently, he is a professor at the Academy, the Lunar Academy for Tegerman, in the illustrious position of War Master. He's the victory and hero, the victor and hero of the Seventh Selenic War. But his profession itself has the one and only Summoner of the Great Maw, which is Shrazga the Great Maw. It's essentially a black hole with over 500 billion solar masses. Cubed, not squared.
Ah, yes, okay.
And he will list off that stuff, except for the Solar War stuff, because he's not sure if they are
And he's
anything.
also extremely proficient because he's been an astronomer for over 200 years, and he's a patron of the arts. He reads. He's probably read. Basically, if you can read, it can. If you want to read it, it can be found in his library.
Okay, who's smarter, him or Glycol?
Michael is because he cheats. Though, if we're talking natural intelligence, Apollyon outclasses pretty much everybody from the party. But again, it's like Glycol's got Googled. He's just like fucking straight facts that he has in his back pocket versus, all right, fuck you. Hey, Bing, how to bury a body?
Yeah.
And he'll list off that list, except for the war hero and stuff, because he's not. Our guy's not sure if these people are after lunar elves and such.
So he's an Austraneer. Okay.
My father has been an astronomer for over 200 years. And this is fantastic. Just, there's so many stars. And we're in a completely separate part of the universe. I've never seen constellations like this.
It's more of those faint echoes. Remember, son, the universe is infinite in either direction you look. There will never not be something out there. You need only look up to the sky and think.
I may not be able to map all of it, but I'm going to map as much as I can. He's gonna look at them. Can I join you all for a bit?
Captain will kind of take a deep breath. See those 10-gallon buckets over there?
Yes.
Hold them.
He's gonna walk. He's gonna put his book away, and he's gonna pick up the buckets.
It's like 200 pounds in each bucket. Captain takes a couple of seats and brings them over. Alright, so what were your previous professions?
Oh. Well,
For
I'm
holding the
an.
buckets.
He's gonna put him down. Oh, do I have to talk while holding the buckets?
That seems to be the implied.
Well, I'm currently an adventurer, but I learned under my father about the stars and magic. I'm also versed in scythe combat.
Kind of scythe combat.
Spice, but what would the scythe combat he is using called?
He was taught to actually use not a war scythe, but to use a threshing scythe as a weapon. His combat style is built around deceiving his enemy and striking them with it, but also using the reach of it to his advantage.
Give me those
Not a war
toes.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not a war scythe. It's a threshing scythe that I use for deception, fast, quick strikes, and deception, and using the weapon itself, the reach to my advantage.
Hmm. Captain will kind of flip through a couple of pages on his terminal. How long can you sprint for?
Before he began an adventure, Dick all. After he started doing pranks with River, for good bit.
I can sprint for a good while. The last I checked, 10 minutes. That's when I was forcibly stopped by a wall that I was pushed into.
By River.
I was about to say.
Yeah, by River, because it's like,
Yeah.
I just have to outrun you. Love you! Just the giddy up factor increases.
Schneely holding on for dear life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Captain will set a measuring cup out before you. Alright, go ahead and open up the bucket in your right hand and pour 2 millimeters of it, and then pour 4 millimeters the other.
And he is going to slowly.
Okay, so I got the rock, and what the fuck? Citron has one eye looking down, one eye cranked sideways, looking up. Wait, no, I got it. He's gonna sit down, lie back, look at the rock, and then look at the scene. What's going on?
We're doing an interview for the new crew member.
Wait, is he from the other world?
Yes, he wants to join us.
Wait, River's gonna be pissed if you leave, random stranger, our guy.
She'll be pissed if whatever I do.
Well, it's probably useful to know that time flows back where you are a lot slower than it, or a lot faster than it does here. So a little time here is going to be a long time there.
Yeah, she'll get pissed faster, and then she'll get pissed, probably a little bit faster when you come back and she remembers what she was pissed about in the first place.
As our guy is slowly pouring some of the first 2 milliliters of the first bucket into the glass.
What, are you gonna try and trade characters? Jade goes there, our guy goes here.
No, I know he's not gonna. I know it's probably not gonna happen. I'm just entertaining this bit for now.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? The captain's amused. That's what matters.
Yeah, and once that bucket has been poured, he's gonna slowly open the other bucket and pour a little bit of the other one, the 4 milliliters that he wanted.
Alright, go ahead and mix those together for 20 seconds. While you're doing that, what's your relationship with your father?
Well, me and my father are very close. He was the one that sent me out to adventure. Oh, me and my sister went separate ways. I joined up with the Adventurers Guild. As he's mixing the solution.
Your sister, hot?
Extremely.
Well, from an outside view, yes, she is very.
You're gonna give him a disclaimer. Are you not gonna give the captain a disclaimer about her being a sadist?
Well, the captain didn't ask that.
That's fair.
The captain just asked. The captain asked if she was hot.
Full disclosure, the captain just asked that to see how he would react to awkward questions.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you should be thankful that your father was taught you from fucking just sheer strictness and how to respond, and the fact that sister was the psycho of the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Living in a river, you get used to awkward questions. You know, you wake up in the morning, like, so what are your thoughts on me putting my pinky in your dick?
No.
Okay, but what if I held you down?
No.
Correction. Paw on chest. I'm going to hold you down.
Just hand on shoulder. You're not putting anything in my dick.
All right, hear me out. Dick in butt?
Dick and butt? Yes. Anything in my dick? No.
Dick in throat.
Yes.
Without hesitation, balls deep. Yay.
Anyways, just he's gonna mix it for 20 seconds and stop.
Captain will look over the solution as it begins to bubble. Takes to
Yes, I see.
Start over.
Try again. Rookie mistake, says the one who didn't do it.
He will do the process over again.
Now, I just gotta say, from this angle, he's got a big butt for a guy. Vivian, why did you bring the thick elf back? You could have brought the sassy lizard lady.
Maybe she'll get a turn too.
While you're
But
here,
all
why
of
don't you take their measurements?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hey, Vivian, look at this rock.
Does our guy know what kind of rock that
Very
is?
intently at the rock.
The quantum rock? Yep, probably.
Yeah, keep staring at the quantum rock, please. And he's gonna stand up, and Vitrin is going to pull a measuring spool from his pocket. All right. Yeah, see, good chest. Yeah, we're looking at got a little bit of a budding there. All right, looking at 29. Yeah. Damn, those are some wide hips. Yep, there's the giant butt. Yep, and it all checks out. Pretty good bulge on you. Good job. Good job for a human. Pat, pat. There you go.
Not a human.
Yeah, well, the zone type. Everybody's a human at some point. I don't know. All right. He's got good measurement, Captain. I am pretty sure. You ever wanted to sell him into slavery? Top notch.
Well, you know, now that you mention it, we are heading into an area where flavors are pretty consistent.
That is true. I've already done my 6.5 years of
And
enslavement.
just like that, immediately on the defensive, pulling out his scythe.
Well, no. All right, rock.
The captain will look up at them, kind of shrug, and then look back down to their pad. Alright, so what was your aptitude for math? Your second.
Does our guy have a full degree? Or, like...
Yes. He graduated with credentials. He was forced to. He was forced to learn.
What was the school that his dad was at that he had to go to?
For scrutiny's sake, I will say this: the Northern Hagravarn University.
Northern Hagravar University.
Doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
It's one of the most prestigious schools in Hagravar and possibly the continents.
Oh, okay. Still doesn't mean much, but it at least has prestige.
A full course on dragon slaying, don't they? What do I do with it? Could I put this quantum rock in the nano forge?
That's probably a bad idea.
Our guy's gonna look over at the rock. And Spice, would our guy know what this rock is?
I mean,
didn't you already ask this?
Yeah, I didn't get an answer.
I mean, you would know that it's a quantum rock, but there's so many varietals of space rock that you can find.
Interesting.
I mean, our guy is used to seeing shit like selenic asteroids and stuff, which are asteroids comprised of solidified moonlight.
Yeah.
But not normally quantum rock.
True.
Though, depending on what moonlight is captured inside the selenic asteroid, it can have different effects on the universe around it. So if I put this in the nano forge, our nano forge will disappear?
Probably. They don't handle quantum state very well.
Would Mary handle it well?
Probably not.
Damn it!
What if you just put a mirror up in front of it so that it looks at itself constantly?
Not gonna
I don't-
work.
Yeah, I don't think inanimate objects can observe themselves.
But it's a quantum object.
That's not sapient, though.
Well, you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without busting open a few asteroids.
Clearly, you've never used a drill.
No, I was never one to get too deep into the culinary arts. That was my sister.
Good.
Rocks?
I mean,
No,
I eat sand.
we use our magic to make fancier. Well, she uses her magic to make fancier desserts.
Huh. Okay. Writes down some more things on his pad.
You might want to put the shade away, by the way.
He will.
Right now. Get him! I'm just kidding you. Get his wallet, though. Seriously.
Well,
Let's
if
do
you
that,
do, if you take my wallet, can you tell me if you find any money in there?
Why don't you just do odd jobs for cash?
That's what he's trying to do.
All right. I'll give you 100 credits to watch this rock.
What is a credit?
I'll take that deal. He didn't tell you how long to watch it for.
Captain,
No,
you traitorous bitch.
No, I know, but what is a credit? Is that like a thorium, platinum, gold?
I already had this
Equivalent,
conversation. It'd be like a fourth of a Zart.
Oh.
Yeah, so like 8 thorium. Whatever.
Okay, what
Comment
would you
still
say
standing.
is your greatest weakness?
Dick.
My greatest weakness, possibly my shyness, and my tendency to not really. Really, it's my shyness and my curiosity at the same time. I'm usually too shy or too self. I don't like
You're
talking to people.
uncertain.
Yes,
Yeah, a
my
very apprehensive
uncertainty.
person.
Yeah.
You try your best to come out of your shell, but you're extremely nervous about saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing, and not really pushing people away from you. When realistically, all you want is to be sociable and beloved by all those around you because it really matters to you more than you'll ever know, and more than they'll definitely ever know that you do care. You do care so much. You just can't express yourself because you've never really been socially capable and been left crippled and inept by your own indecency.
Yes, actually.
Did you take a course in therapy?
Nah, I see exactly what's wrong with me inside of him. But I mean,
Need a hug?
yeah, honestly, yeah, I do. I need a hug and something to hump because I'm starting to get a depression rut going on over here, and I'm not happy with it.
Didn't you just finish your season?
Yeah, I know, but there's that whole thing about severe emotions, and maybe the fact that I kind of, sort of, maybe ate a bunch of things I wasn't supposed to. You left me alone in there unsupervised with a lizard tar lady who has a whole posse of bitches. My natural lizard was going to flare up in territorial dominance. I'm sorry.
What are we gonna do?
Probably put me in a box and electrify it because I growled at you.
Why would we do that? That's cruel.
Don't scare the newbie like that. Come on, I only did that 4 times.
I know, and I'll let you do it again if you let me mount you.
No.
Fair enough.
What if I'm?
Well, will you let me mount you?
Well, you've done it before.
Will you let me do it again?
I find that highly likely.
You know, this Captain, this crew of yours is very reminiscent of my team.
And
Ah,
Oh
yes,
yes.
yeah.
you mentioned them all being horny in that world, and that made me wonder: is everyone horny in this
Well,
world too?
well, no, you've got a horny lizard, a devious feline, a boob slash butt goblin, and I take it you're kind of like the mature one, the one that's in charge that will teach them when, well, if they ask, since you are a captain and not a teacher in the guild.
He's a pretty good dude, though. He's more likely to help you than he is to hinder.
Mature? Yes. Mature in an unchildish way? No.
Oh God, no. He is absolutely a fucking brat. That's a good rock. Good rock. You want to be a golem? The rock want to be a golem here? You want to be thought clear? Hmm? Think you watch yourself? I'll put a mirror in your own eye. Reflect your own image. You're trapped in a car. Oh, actually, you might blow up if I do that. Still thinking what to do with you. I feel like I was gypped, honestly. Oh well. Metabot, I need you to watch this. I'm going to go get a romantic dinner set up for the feline.
Right.
I
Will you be able to lift 75 pounds regularly without assistance?
yes,
Will you be able to lift 120 pounds regularly without assistance?
yes.
Will you
Will
be
you
able
be?
to lift 320 pounds regularly without assistance?
Yes.
Um, no.
You want?
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
James, do you require any particular environmental needs to be met for you to comfortably work in this environment?
Oxygen.
Uh, just the air to be breathable to. Spice Pup, out of character, smooth brain moment. Need big words for humanoid things that breathe oxygen.
Are you talking about Homo sapiens?
I don't know. Whatever our guy is and whatever he needs to breathe.
He's asking for
Oh,
the scientific name for
I,
an elf. Hold
oh.
on, what's elf in Latin?
I don't know. Small brain trying to play big brain character. Help.
No, you're known as Luminous Adari.
Luminous Adari.
Yeah, Luminous Adari. Not with an OUS, just Luminus.
You
And
did
what
good.
is
That's what I thought you meant at first. I kind of read the
and what's
page.
like? What would you say? Like oxygen nitrogen mix?
They have a oxygen nitrogen mix, but they can. Lunar elves have adaptable physiology. They can't breathe like toxic gases, but if it has the ability to be bonded after exposure for long enough, they can adapt temporarily to breathing non-oxygenated environments.
That's what he's telling the captain.
Alright, the captain will note that down.
And he
Huh,
goes, it's only
very useful.
temporary.
We can send him onto the Mantis ships. That's good. Good. Good.
Yes.
Mantis
Right.
breathe again?
What?
What do the mantis breathe again?
Death.
Yeah, essentially. So the Mantid are able to breathe the same environments as all your other characters. They do require oxygen. I think instead of it being an oxygen-nitrogen mix, it was an wasn't methane. It was another inert gas. I think it was.
Argon.
It might have been argon. Because I remember their atmosphere was like purple.
I think that would either be argon or what is it?
No, that's clear.
No, what is the one that starts with a B?
Boron? Is
Boron, yeah.
that inert?
Yeah, boron is a noble gas, I think.
Hey, I will be right back. I gotta pee. I've been holding it in. I'm dancing over here.
Okay.
All right, Vivian, I've got us some steaks fresh from the nanoforge, a comfortable little series of cushions tucked off to the corner, and I got us some mozzarella cheese. Yeah.
Or real
So, mozzarella cheese and what else? Or is he just got like straight up mozzarella cheese is the romantic dinner?
His romantic dinner involves some pretty, premium quality steak that's producible by the nanoforge. Probably a little bit of Olin in it, honestly. And he's got mozzarella and pepper jack cheese sticks with some what was called instant potatoes, which turns out is just like it's just he didn't know what it was, but he's mildly surprised with salt added. So it's basically mashed potatoes with some mozzarella cheese sticks with a little bit of pepper jack cheese in them and some steaks. And obviously
No,
copious amounts of liquor.
that sounds
I'm
good.
back.
I don't know about how much liquor she'd be having, but she would have some.
You've also got
Yeah,
something called
So what happened while I was gone to the bathroom?
Metabot is watching the quantum rock while Zitron tries to woo his woman. And Captain's
Okay.
still asking you questions.
Okay. What's the next question?
What's your opinion on rulings of Zoidberg versus Richmond?
I
You
don't believe
think
I've
this
heard
is
of these
correct?
rulings.
Oh, so you don't keep up with the political. Okay, that's it.
Yes, just what he wants. Don't worry, young one. He'll tell you all you need to know about the correct behavioral traits, what you should do coming this coming cycle, and why you should vote for him. Because he cares about you more than the other candidate.
Dak,
The other candidate?
But yeah. Zitrun is just has offered to take the Vivian to go get the prepared dinner.
the Dinder.
Dimder.
Yes, with the literal words, my lady.
So she's gonna
Coming
chuckle
of the
and she's
Lord.
gonna fall.
I just love petting your ceramic. When I don't get stabbed by it.
Oh.
A cruel universe we live in when one of such beauty has been made so prickly. Goddamn, little man's emitting pheromones. Run away, our guy.
Okay, so
Oh, fuck. God damn it, our guy. It's been 3 fucking hours.
what sort of assets can you bring to the team?
Magic.
Oh, well,
I'm not talking
if
about your ass.
no, if there is ever need for stellar directional travel, if any instruments in this vessel go out, I could navigate using constellations and stars.
You could literally generate a fucking star to push the ship along. What are you talking about?
I could generate a star for power and another forms of locomotion.
Could generate a star.
Yes.
You are a star mage. You can safely create a class A, C, D, K, and O star.
Yeah, and that's what he will tell the captain.
Having a bit of a hard time believing that.
Should I demonstrate it then?
Sure.
You might not want to do that in this ship.
Yeah. I don't think here would be a very good place to forge a star.
Captain will point over his shoulder with his thumb. There's space right there.
Well, how
You
do
can do
I...
it from the inside. You just have to visualize the area you want to cast it in.
Okay.
Now remember, depending on which star you have, their gravitational pull is exponentially higher. It's a logarithmic scale on the gravity. It is not a steady scale. So
So, what would be the safest to do?
a class K star, which would be, I believe, what ours is. I think ours is a class K star.
Yes. Ks are usually yellow.
Okay, does this ship have radiation shielding and tinted windows and is able to stay in place for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The captain just yeah.
Our guy's gonna walk over to one of the viewing windows and do a little, couple motions with his hands and hold them out in front of him to generate the star out in space. And his tattoos are gonna glow from using his magic.
Well, Spicy Pup, we're waiting.
All right. Quite magnificent. Let me see. Our guy saw so our guy specifically, he has his tattoos arranged in a mirroring of what would be the best way to describe it would be a mirroring of the constellation of Perseus. And it runs along both of his arms all the way up to his fingertips. And when those tattoos do light up, you can visibly see the mana seething off of them like vapor off of a steam engine. Because lunar elves are one of the most powerful with magic. Anywhere they are, they can pull magic from the system itself and use it, unlike other races that have to pull it from the system server, basically. Hence why he's able to pull it out. And when he does go to summon the star as commanded, it's very interesting to watch millions and billions of years of evolution happen in the blink of an eye with at first a hyperluminous flash from some sort of spark in the distance of space, and then that hyperluminous flash returns with a flaring fireball that kind of blooms outward like an opening lotus or the parting of a clamshell before another mass erupts from the center as a inward rush of what looks to be consolidating hydrogen forms in and then erupts to generate the skeleton of the star that quickly swirls and compresses itself, engulfing more and more matter before eventually forming into an entire fully functional star, complementary with trying to absolutely yoink anything that's on its way to the black hole in the process.
Oh, so physical. Okay.
Yeah.
Taking.
Now remember, when you go to dispel it, do not do so fast, or you will cause a supernova. You must focus yourself and slowly drain it like a leech.
And as he just slowly starts draining the star, I have to dispel this slowly. I gotta siphon off the energy like a leech, or It'll cause a supernova.
Very well.
And he will start, siphoning off the star's energy slowly.
And now your arms kind of really burn from all the magic. But you
How
managed
long
to
does
finish
it?
that.
How
It
long
only
does it
takes them
take?
a few seconds to do it. A lot of beginner star mages always make the mistake of summoning their first tiny star and then celebrating preemptively when they shut it off and then get thrown through a window or pushed through a wall while attached to a wall.
Mhm.
Because when you dissipate that spell, you're letting all of that matter and mass go somewhere. It usually just chooses this way and also that way.
And once the star has dissipated, he's gonna kind of probably arms are steaming.
How many times can you do that?
And depending on your mana pool, but that specific spell, you can do at least 2 or 3 dozen times.
Um, depending on how much mana I have, that one specifically, 2 or 3 dozen times.
Bad. Could be better. Alright. Next. Captain. Look around. Then we'll spot something and go pick up a wrench. How much do you know about mechanical?
On something this complex,
Think fast, and he throws it.
and he's gonna dodge the wrench.
Action time. What you saying?
On something this vastly complex and complicated, not a lot. Anything, really.
Uh-huh. Captain looked through his notes a bit. How much do you know about superliminal travel?
Spice up.
Decent enough to safely do it at least.
I know enough that I can safely do it.
You know the basics, slingshotting around celestial bodies, avoiding the big suck.
Avoiding, black holes, slingshotting around celestial bodies, avoiding anything that would cause harm to a vessel or object.
Okay. Can you keep a secret?
Yes.
Captain's just gonna stare at you for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Those pretty amethyst purple eyes.
Got something on your face.
Hmm?
Right there, right by the... Something on your face.
He's gonna, which part of my face?
Captain is going to flick you across the nose. That part.
Ah!
Alright. I don't know, Zichrin, what do you think?
Is Zitrun totally not there?
Oh, fuck, he's gone.
Vivian is also the gone.
Well, Vivian's opinion was probably fairly clear that she thought it was up to his companions more than her, basically. All the
Vivian
people
did have
leaving behind.
Have your parents signed off on this? They know that you're going on this sort of excursion.
Well, I would have to go talk with my mentor, Sen.
You're like
Hmm?
you're old enough. Sin would be kind of concerned where students went, but it'd be the fucking river wouldn't be the first time.
Well, he would probably like to know, I'm sure.
Oh, he'd love
Yeah.
to know, but sometimes he apparently isn't supposed to know. Little bastards.
I,
Damn it.
I'm sure my mentor, Sen, would like to know where I'm going, but I think he would approve. If it meant me adventuring more and gathering more experience.
Huh.
And besides, I am part of the Adventurers Guild. Anything new would bring great intelligence and hopefully new means of transportation, health, food, anything to help with the guild. So, if anything, me coming out this far would be a great deal, even to the mage lords, if they so seed to ask me about it.
Well, I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, eventually.
Zitron did have the wherewithal to leave a note that says, "I think we should take him, mostly to make Lizard Lady angry. Anything to spite another reptile." Ozzy's gonna be like, "Why the fuck is he here?"
Because that's why.
Why are you here? Fair enough.
Well, as long as you don't cause any problems, I guess it's okay if you come with us.
Our guy's just gonna get this smile. Thank you, sir. Or should I call you Captain?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay. Let me go inform my my teammates and my instructor, and then I'll be right back. Our guy's gonna jog off back into the roadhouse to find River and them.
Ah, yes. You get back to the roadhouse, and an angry River grabs by the back of the head, having waited and lied in wait. It's
River,
been 3 fucking hours!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, ah,
You know what I put poor Duvessa through to keep busy while you were gone?
what?
She's not here right now because she's currently trying to remember if she has a lower half.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But please
Yeah?
let my hair
Yeah,
go.
you what? Huh?
I have an opportunity.
Have an opportunity to get that ass whooped is what you got?
No, to travel with them.
Uh-huh, yeah. To travel. And just yanking hair back and forth.
Ah,
Just,
ah,
I
ah.
didn't bring you to here to be anything but a scapegoat. I didn't say, sure, go on to travel with a bunch of space people. Mm.
River, please. I might not get an opportunity like this ever again.
Yes, you literally will. If you go through one of the doors, you'll go to a big space planet.
No, River, please.
Oh, my fucking crap. Hey, fucking, well, we're not allowed to split up. We're battle buddies. That's the problem.
Then come with me.
Why?
We're adventurers. We're supposed to explore and
Wait,
adventure.
hold on. Hold on, wait. I'm having an idea.
What?
You said that Rosie's wife is the food goblin, which means Rosie's here and they're a champion. Means they're a superior. So if we go with them, Rosie's there, then immediately, if we get in trouble, we
It's
become her
immediately her fault.
responsibility. Yes.
Yes.
Devesta.
I
Oh,
thought
go
this
for it.
out.
No, you're coming with me.
Ah, ah, ah,
You're gonna help
please.
get Devesta out of bed because she's currently very heavy.
Okay. Can you let my hair go, please?
If I let your hair go, I'm gonna grab you at the back of the neck, and you know what happens when I do that?
Yes, but not right now, please. Ow, ow,
Okay,
ow.
fine.
Thank you.
How do you take poundings that hard but throw a bissy fit over your hair? Being a
Because
weirdo.
because you know how hard it is to keep my hair neat like this?
Hey, I give you plenty of moisturizer.
Yes,
It's
but
expensive.
that's
It's like
beside the point.
10 gold a bottle. All right, and they'll grab the drooling schneely from on top of the bar.
Our guy will help.
And the best is in the room. Here. You gotta go up and fetch the drooling Juvessa, who's conscious, just drooling.
Pretty much like.
I will leave a note for Mr. Sin. I will leave a note for Sin.
Oh, don't worry. I already left him one a long time before he came here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I say we got about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days before he realizes that we're not actually at my house helping clean up the garden. Well, anyways, we'll think of a solution to that problem.
Okay.
And when we get to this other place, you still owe me the throat thing.
Yes.
3 fucking hours. What's wrong with you? Oh, has Jade finally fucking decided, by the way?
On.
What she wanted from Mr. Zenorium?
Yeah, all she really wanted was that sword and that arm.
Okay,
And that
cool.
bra.
And that bra. Alright.
Yeah.
Raji's gonna walk and leave and trade. She's gonna trade some sort of items. I mean, mostly 2 Bepises and a Woo. Because Mrs. Zenorium is evil and wants her soda. In exchange for some sort of potion that she immediately slams and then just kind of right on a big old pat with a paw right on the back of Jade's neck. They're about to get twice as big. Let's go.
Oh no. Okay. Jade will follow Razi. Thank you,
Oh.
Mr. Zenorium.
Bye. Don't let her rearrange you too much. That girl's gonna get turned inside out like a Better Homes and Garden magazine. Oh, he's so speedily. Oh, so good spooter. Just the sight of a fucking spider like the size of a Volvo in your peripheral as you leave.
So, should we
Mm.
head back? So, what now?
Yeah,
I
no,
got
we
what
gotta
I
go.
wanted.
We spent too much time. I don't need anything. Ooh, Beppis. I don't need anything else.
You want to get a? You want to stock up on some Beppis before we go?
I bought 2.5 cases of Beppis.
Okay.
I bought 3 cases. I'm down half. You're an expensive bitch. Oh. But I'm okay with that. And they'll just pick up the Jade and carry bridal style. Come on.
Yay.
How many little fuckers do we got in there? Is it
As far as I know, 2.
2? Awesome. I know it's 4 now, isn't it?
No, yeah, it is 4. Because
yeah,
the thing.
because I know.
Oh, wait. There's 4.
I'm sorry, what?
4.
Okay then, I guess I'm very potent.
Yeah, what
Your
was doubled that?
Huh?
What was it that caused that? I'm trying to remember.
The weird teleportation thing.
And Vivian had some sort of like +1 to something, didn't she?
+1 balls. No, I'm kidding.
Goes back through the door, going to leave, and then just Rozzy stops when they see River, who just immediately freezes when carrying the Duvessa. Just
Our guy just staying in place.
you. Why are you here? Don't worry about it. Why are you here? This is pregnant, and they'll point to Jade.
Jade, hi.
And this is River just, oh,
What?
just a thunk on the back of the head from fucking Clyde. No! Keep that damn loincloth on. Keep the undercarriage clean. Safe for work area. Children might come here someday. Hey, what's the deal? Why are y'all here? What's going on? Jade, did you invite them?
I didn't invite them.
Okay.
Vivian might have? Or Zitrone, maybe?
Oh yeah, he probably definitely does anything they could do to cause problems. Well, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go our respective ways. I won't tell your dad that you're here. In exchange, you don't bother telling anybody that I'm gonna go start a family with this little thing for a little while. Okay, bye. Rozzy, thinking it's done, just casually strolling towards the door, and then realizing that they're being followed and stopping and then looking back and seeing every single one of them make a different fucking gesture or pose like they're nonchalantly minding their business over here now.
Our guy. This is a very nice table.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please stop leaning over my table while I'm trying to eat?
Oh, sorry, sir.
such a nice table.
And just no, go ahead. Just that hissing serpent. Please get closer. No, bad Erie. You keep it in your pants.
Our guy does not know of Erie yet.
Ah, shit, her radar's up. Zero, quick. Plan B. All right. Hey, mother. Flashbang. Run!
Our guy's just gonna start running. He's gonna head to the through the portal that was open. Yeah.
All right, son, you get out of here. Hand me the flashbang. I shall kill you. I'll do what I must for family.
He'll kill you. I do what I must. Okay, bye.
Eerie, angry as fuck, looking around for her own son. He went that way.
Our guy, the first one back through the portal, just yeah.
Yeah, Ricky said he does what he must, not what is probably best for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello, Prime Rib. Is the happy Ricky sitting at the table all alone now in the background? And no, our guy was the second. Rozzy climbed through with their bride to be, and sat him down. And before he can even take a moment to try and explain to her when she looks at him why he's through there, he gets pushed out of the way by River, who just kind of pushes him out, or rather, pushes him out of the way with a schneely in hand, and just kind of sets her on his shoulders as she climbs up. Out of the way, fuckboy.
Like,
Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. What the hell's going on? He's hear us out. Arge's gonna work for them, and I'm coming along because I've got to look after him because we're battle buddies. And Devessa's got to come along because she might be pregnant. And Shaylee's coming along because if we don't, she'll spend the next 6 or 7 years in that roadhouse being passed around like a fucking cheese tray. Okay. Oh. And then Rozzy will just look at the captain. Why?
Felt like it.
I can respect that.
Jade, oh, we got more crew members. We got more crewmates.
Hi. I'm River.
Hi, and Jade.
Just River just looking at Jade, then looking at Rozzy, and then looking back at our guy. I'm sensing some tension here.
I think we might have ruined the mood.
Alright. Fine. I'll watch you kids long enough. But if things get too heated, I'm knocking on the roadhouse and I'm kicking you the fuck out.
Okay.
Can't risk one of you dying. I'm strong enough that I could probably still revive because I've been connected to the way chambers for about 40 years, 50 years now. But you're all young enough that you would probably get lost in the ether and have to be hunted. So we're not going to risk your death. So, yeah.
That's fair.
Alright, guy. Yeah, I remember all your names, by the way. You were good at the games. I was proud of you. You did a good job for a rookie. Now, dude, let's go. You owe me, like, 7.5 peppies.
What?
You owe me, like, 7.5 peppies to pay for all your stuff.
Jade. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Daddy wants to take it out another way.
Jade.
I'm still not sure if Rozzy's a dude or not. Nice kids, though.
Alright, I've learned in my travels, it is the best. It's best not to question it.
The most places you travel is from the guild and then face down in bed.
Well, I had to get from Angrivar down to where the guild is.
Fair.
And it took a while.
Sorry if I, like, made you not the warrior you probably used to be, by the way. You were just too damn cute not to mount.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
cool.
if anything, it has gotten me better at grappling.
clinging to that undercarriage. Devessa, you good back there?
Yeah.
Argyle will reach up and pat Duvessa. I'm sorry. I owe you one.
You might owe me a couple of legs.
Jade, if you need cyber legs, I've got a dock.
Did I say you could fucking talk?
Why don't you put something in my mouth to make me stop talking?
An immediate, just big ass thumb. Don't play with fire now.
Oh my. Argyle just, oh my.
Yeah, I forgot. You like those muscled women, don't you?
Yeah. So what if I have a type?
You got type. And River just looked and just kind of lift shirt, kind of like that, like his abs.
Mm-hmm. And?
You should see that lizard. He's pretty fucking shredded. Where is that lizard?
I think he took the cat one for dinner in bed.
Holy shit. A ballsy little son of a bitch. She's like twice his size.
I did just realize something.
Yeah.
Besides the captain,
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the crew is a little on the shorter stature.
I mean, Rusty's fucking huge. I'm pretty fucking big. Devessa's average height. You're kind of tall.
No, I'm talking before we arrived.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well,
Well,
an interview or something I gotta do or some shit.
Vivian was just kind of normal size.
True.
The bird's just off there in the corner drooling. Is that one okay?
That'll be fine.
It's nice. It's nice to know that the drool state isn't contained to our own world.
What was that where it
Yeah.
came from?
Huh?
We don't know. Scholars have been trying to decipher for years where the drooling sickness came from. The majority plagues adventurers. But every now and then it can apparently affect shopkeepers and just standard individuals. So it's just something I gotta do, to officiate me as temporarily part of the crew. I'm mostly here to keep him from dying. Because he's a good fighter. They'll grab our guy's wrist and lift his arm up. He's thin. And I'm, and then River just muscle.
What was it that Fiona said? Waifu.
You really are just cruising to get mounted again. Alright, fine. I'll take you over to bed later tonight. Gonna be a good boy.
Swatting it, stop.
What number am I thinking of?
69?
That's correct. Welcome.
That's it?
Remember what I said, our guy. Have confidence. And they'll just pat your belly. No confidence.
Jade's gonna radio to the captain before she gets mounted. Captain! Before I forget! We need to add them to
stopping me. Just squim.
No, before they start. We
No,
need to add them to the
stop.
system. We need to add them to Mary's systems before, so they don't set off any security alarms.
You're saying this like it's not something I already know.
Wow.
Silence.
Did your crewmate really just assume you, a veteran, doesn't know what to do? Wow.
I know.
That's rude. We don't take that kind of shit at the guild. I have to break Ergay over here every once in a while when he assumes he knows more than me, despite the fact that I'm literally 2 orders his senior. Me, 3rd evolution class. Him, ooh, sparkly stars. Even this grandiose of an ability as star magic is, in the face of River, ooh.
Our
Yeah,
guy
that's...
just staring out the window, furiously scribbling down constellations.
God, he's adorable. I just want to marry him. Add him to a harem of cute little men. I may have a problem. Holy fuck, I'm like my dad.
The
I'm a tit man, though.
realization.
My dad was more of an asshole. If you need a hint, look at the other half of me.
It is a very nice ass river.
Thank you. Well, good sir, Captain, may I know your name so I don't have to keep calling you Captain, because I'm sure as a term of endearment it's cute, but it gets annoying. Like talking to a chef all the time and saying, Chef.
My name is John.
Ah, a very good name. Solid name. My name is River. Unless you
Is-
want my full name, then oof.
Out of character, is the door still open to the roadhouse or is it closed?
Clyde is slowly shutting the door now that he's got everyone out.
Okay. When just from the back kitchen, yo, it's John Dark Souls!
Shut the fuck up!
It's John Halo!
Just the loud crack of a fucking whole ass table being broken overhead.
Ow!
That sounded like it was deserved.
Yeah, pretty much everything he does is deserved. He's a
And
good.
it's worth it!
Just Siri, shut your husband up.
Hey, baby.
Ah, there we go. I found River's full ass name.
I figured
Oh,
you needed some time, so I wanted to fill in the void.
God, that's a big ass name. I'm gonna forward this to myself again just so I can find it if needed.
Parkour.
Parkour!
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Jose Cuervo, that's tequila. Oh god, they're using a jalapeno as a shot glass.
Tasty.
Spicy.
Ah, there you go. Citron's finally done with Vivian.
What?
Citron was done with Vivian.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I love this image. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to shit posting.
Yeah.
I would do it, but it hurts my throat right now.
It's okay, friend. I understand.
Yeah, it sucks. God damn, it's adorable. I don't mind it. It's just like at all, but I'm just like slightly confused by this whole booby boy trend going on.
What?
It's a trend with furries right now. Is they're dudes. They just got massive knockers.
Oh, yeah, that got started a while ago by one particular artist, and
They call them cake, I think.
yeah, and like a bunch of people who are transitioning. Like, I don't want to just say trans by itself because, ooh, that might be a slur.
Yeah.
A bunch of those people are getting, like, or were all up in arms. I haven't really kept up with it because, like, I guess they thought they were making fun of them or something? I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Let me see. All I know is PB is too fucking stacked for my own good. We can stop here. I can keep rambling for hours if you want, but we should probably stop
I should
Okay.
probably stop. I'm about to explode here. Running AFK.
Alright.
here. You want to keep going? I can do it.
I can keep going if
River
y'all
can
want
keep
to.
chatting with Captain. You
Yeah.
can bully our guy for his amusement.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that. We could go to VR chat. We could do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Pretty much all that's gonna happen now is Rosie's gonna make sure she procreates and makes Jade pay her back because those fucking Beppets are delicious, and yeah, she doesn't want to lose
Expensive.
them. They are really expensive, yeah. It's like a whole 15 fucking credits a bottle, dude.
Mm.
How's all their vaporwave gear? This room coming back just to see the other. There's like, shit, hi. Yeah.
Ah, competition.
We're gonna have to inform the Derg.
Oh. However, he didn't see Schneely until now. Just,
Yeah.
oh. He's so small.
It went from oh to oh.
Oh. Oh. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Well, he was like, oh, at River, but he's just, oh, and then just, oh, at the realization that River's there. That, not much, really. Just, hanging around. Why are you so short? I lost all my inches when I gave them to your mother. Ow. Fuck. He's fucking mean.
Yeah, that's a turn for you.
I'm a warrior. So am I. Shit. That's a good comeback. Gotta fucking sit down. Shit. I rolled for this, like, fuck. River was not expecting such a sharp comeback. Alright then. Mad respect, little guy. Big horns, though. You're pretty disproportionate. My horns are a sign of virility. Ah. I bet you're gonna make some sort of spinster aunt super happy. So, I'm okay with the elf, but why do we have the big lizard?
They wanted to come.
You're gonna let them stay because it's more sacrifices for the fire.
I thought you were lonely.
You know damn well I'm not lonely. I'm just depressed. Thank you for your consideration, though.
I am back.
Well, at least you brought the cute elf boy and the really pretty lizard chick. Oh.
Yeah.
She okay, though? She's drooling everywhere.
Who is?
Schneely is currently upside down and drooling off of River's back.
Arga, she'll be fine. She's had worse leaking out of her like that.
Yeah,
She'll
so.
be fine. And
She's not a fucking sunflower. Yeah. Well,
well, I mean, if you really wanted to make they go.
What are you implying?
Nothing you wouldn't.
What? I'll go after the Metabots so they survive?
Yeah.
Arga, meta bot?
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna try and. Are you implying somnambule? Excuse me, somnophilia.
Oh no, I would never.
You're a kinky son of a bitch, you know that? Okay.
Yeah, I am.
You like bondage?
It is in my professional interest to decline to answer this.
Alright, I'm gonna let you meet my best friend when we get back. She's a dominatrix. Hello. What do you do? I'm all tuckered out for at least another hour. Thank you, Vivian.
Vivian's gonna walk in. Ugh, a little tender.
Arga, I'm gonna need another notebook soon.
Our guy, why don't you just calm down with the doodling, friend, and relax?
Oh, okay.
Other space stuff to see elsewhere. Ugh. Fuck.
Yeah, like that.
I wish I stood on it. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, fuck. That's so. Ugh.
Food.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, how long till the station and stuff is ready to recharge and move?
We can take off now if you wanted to.
Fearless choice. I'm alright with just hanging out with these guys and getting to learn them. I'd be lying if I said that when I was measuring him, I wasn't thinking how jiggly that really is. It bounces pretty good, I can tell you from experience.
Arga, River.
What? You can't sit there and tell me that you aren't at least slightly intrigued by how small he is and wondering, does the package measure overall? Is he itty bitty everywhere?
When I meet someone new, my mind does not immediately go to, oh, how big is their genitalia? What am I, a
Again,
degenerate?
I guarantee you wonder how
Maybe.
fucking huge his dicks are. I know you. You look at that chiseled little monstrosity and tell me you don't think that he could just fucking hold you against him like a wet blanket and just go to work. I
Our
have
guy
a
will.
name.
What is your name?
I'm Zichern, and I could in fact hold you like a wet blanket and go to town.
Oh,
I
well, that isn't.
could do it for, I don't know, 10, 15 hours if you want.
Well, no, that is not the reason I wanted to join.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just, get bored. Being around her is going to keep throwing me in a rut, and I'll start bleeding pheromones in a little while, so I've only got, like, a little bit longer to talk.
Well, if you definitely want something to play with, when Shneely wakes up, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to satiate your needs.
I mean, she's cute, but I like taller people, honestly. You're pretty tall. And you're pretty cool. So, win-win.
No. Citron didn't get to see him make a star.
No, he did not.
Unfortunately, you missed me making a star outside.
Oh. Can you make a little one?
Well, not really.
Oh.
Well, Spice Bub, can he make like a itty bitty star, like for like the size of his palm? Or
He
no?
can make, yes, they can. They can make very small ones. A lot of star mages like to do that. If not everyone can make a star, or at least not the varieties that he can,
Hmm.
but they can conjure celestial objects of some kind, meteors, comets, asteroids, and they can make them varying sizes and use them as projectiles or melee weapons if they're ballsy.
Well, our guy will, you know. What is it safe to do inside the station if he makes one just like the size of a golf ball?
Yeah, it'll be kind of heavy, but you'd be safe. It wouldn't have enough density. It might pop like a firecracker though, because it won't have enough hydrogen.
Well, I could make one in my hands, but I wouldn't be able to sustain it long because of it not getting enough fuel that it needs, and
Oh,
it might just pop.
that's really cool.
Well, I'm a star mage.
So, like, anything space related you can do?
Pretty much, yes.
Cool. What about the moon?
What about it?
Can you make the moon?
Oh, well, yes.
Zitcher just walks over and picks our guy up over his shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. I'm being
He's
carried.
cool. He's cool. I want to learn more. Come with me.
River, I'm being carried.
You'll get used to it.
Like the pillow. Is he the kind that carries them away like his women? Is that what's going on there, or is he legitimately curious? And how much can he live?
Quite a lot.
Like 200? 300? Yeah,
How
I'm fine
much
with
can
that.
Citron carry?
After all the deadlifting he's been doing, like fucking 700 pounds.
Hmm. So is Citron legitimately curious about our guy's magic now?
They are.
Hmm.
So why they're going to carry them all the way to the Nano Forge. They're going to print out a handheld display to show all of the footage of all of the stars that they've seen along the journey. This is space, and then this is where I come from. This is a wreck. It's mostly tamed. But we have a very creepy star here too. And we've got a lot of cool stuff. I know.
Oh.
You see where the cat comes from here, this burning world.
Oh.
When I say
Vivian.
death world, yeah. I'm Urgel Erectus. Yeah, that's my species. We're a resource world. And you can't really stay near me though. We have we're like a desert. We're desert planets. At least ours is. But at least a third or probably half of our tourism and stuff now is the pleasure palaces. Unfortunately. Oh, and I sweat and it protects me from UV. Acts as a lube too. Unfortunately, it also produces an extremely powerful pheromone that starts to make people horny.
Oh. Interesting.
That's why I'm sitting directly beneath this AC vent to save you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. We had a friend named Odin who is from this world, and he's a giant bunny. This is a garden world. A lot of bioluminescence there. And this is where Raven's from. This is a resource world. They're little burbs.
Oh, he was the avian that was standing in the corner.
Yes, she was the avian. But here's some stars if you want to like do star stuff with them. I don't know. And you said you need fuel, and stars like helium and hydrogen, so print off some small canisters from the nano forge. Here you go.
Oh, okay, well. Let's see if I can make a small star and keep it going with the hydrogen. He's going to, set down. He's going to go to a wider open area just in case anything goes wrong. And then he's going to, open one of the canisters and forge a small star between his hands. Now, I will warn you, things might get heavy in here.
I'm fine.
He's going to see the process of the star forming between our guy's hands. And the glowing tattoos along his arms and fingers.
Yes, Citron curiously writing down the tattoos and following them all along the body. It's still over your back.
They go all over my body.
You have a tramp stamp.
But that's
Neat. You're a heckin' cool person. I like you.
thank you. I think you're cool as well.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm like mediocre at best. You can put the star away if you want. It was really pretty. I burns a little bit though.
Okay. And he will slowly let the star diffuse. And he will, turn off the canister.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, bud. So I don't have anything cool to show you, honestly. I just got stabbers, got a Metabot watching the rock, and
Well, maybe we can find a way to find something to do with your rock.
no, it'll be alright. They do have some pretty geodes, but you know, use those later.
Well, I did meet a Golemancer on my way through Angravar. But I can't remember his name. Oh well.
Hey, it's okay.
But that's not the only thing I can do. I can make comets, control space dust, as it's commonly known as.
And then there's even crazier space stuff.
We don't want the space dust to get too crazy, or I might accidentally make a black hole. But my father, now, he is impressive. He can summon a black hole that contains what was it? The spice about 500 nebulous cubed or something.
Oh, are you talking about what Apollyon can summon?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 500 billion solar radii cubed.
yeah. My father, he can summon a black hole that can hold 500 billion. What was it? I'm sorry, smooth brain.
Solar radii cubed.
500 billion solar radii cubed.
Solar or fucking. That's just one of those things for him. Just, huh? That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're neat.
Thank you.
I should probably head away from you now. Starting to sweat, and the more I spend around you, the more I really do want to try and stake some sort of claim on you as my woman. And damn primal behavior.
Well, I guess I will find something to make myself useful to the captain, since I am here and part of the crew now.
Yeah, no. I think you
Does the vessel we're on have a name?
This is the dramatic exit.
Oh,
The one we'll be going to at some point is Mary.
Mary.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Don't go in the gym, bud. Whatever you do. Please.
Okay. I'll be sure to avoid it then.
Stupid fucking other lizard making me careful and shit. Trying to behave myself, want to throw that cute thing over the damn railing like a
Okay,
fucking
I'll
animal.
be up. Come on.
Rude.
So,
Visitors.
dinner is ready. I gotta hop off.
Okay,
Okay,
friend.
Abby.
Okay.
Damn Urutella DNA. He should have a legit conversation with our guy, and the entire time that he's having this conversation, he's just imagining these animalistic behaviors that usually involve our guy walking away with a swollen belly, and he's like, bad. Damn, he's speaking words. Just in the back of his head, like, you look good with an egg or two. Bad me.
Oh, Schneely's gonna have a fun time. With Raven, at least. God. Two fucking shiny, hungry gremlins. But Jade is happy to be with her baby mama, and she got upgrades.
Jade is currently being recorded.
Huh?
Jade is currently being recorded.
Heh.
He said put something in your mouth, so I did. What's the matter? Are you not that ballsy anymore? Nice ship again, John. Nice ship indeed. That's a weird fucking black hole.
Our guy. Oh, it's not a real black hole.
Yeah, I know that. Should we shoot it?
No, we shouldn't.
I feel like we should kill it.
No, we shouldn't. We should leave
Why
it
not?
alone.
It's gonna wake up at some point and eat a bunch of shit.
Yes, and we hopefully aren't going to be around when it does.
I bet you we're gonna be around when it's done.
Well, I would I would highly advise being here when it does wake up.
Uh-huh.
I'd advise against being here when it does.
Yeah. But see, unlike you, the rest of us are actively trying to get laid, so we're a little busy. I miss it. No, I'm just trying to think of what we can do to not be a burden, since you had to come on this adventure.
Well, whatever the captain needs, really. Like, we weren't given any specific roles. And I don't know about you, but I honestly don't know what goes on this Mary, as it's called. Foxo?
I'm still here.
Okay.
The captain is not.
Oh.
Oh, and Cam's gone.
Oh.
Damn it, our guy.
What?
I don't know. Let's go see if we can both fit in that nanoforge.
Why?
And they'll just kind of gesture to the mouth.
Oh.
Unless you want to mop it up.
No. Let's go.
And you're so submissive.
No, it's not submissive. I just know what happens when you get too horny for too long. You get angry, and you tend to hate fuck anything. The first thing that bends over in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, so you were upset that one time. It'd been a few days, and I ruined your insurance, huh? Is that what you're telling me?
Those were expensive.
That's I remember was a lot of moans of confirmation when I asked if you were happy with all the kits I put in you and the eggs. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I understand. No, it's fine. It's okay. No, just go do your own thing. I'll be over here. I'll just sit here with Devessa, chat with her. A lot of complaining for someone that, I woke up to fucking lighting as my undercarriage. Hi, Devessa. Oh, God damn, she's drooling. Fuck. Guess it's just you, our guy. You have fun chatting with the lizard dude?
Oh, yes. He was just wanting to know a little bit of what I did as a star mage, and I made a small sun in the palm of my hands for him, and he thought it was neat.
Aw, that's cute. You blushed a little bit and mentioned that.
Well, it's not every day that someone is curious about what my magic can do.
I guess River just sliding arm around shoulder. You think he's handsome, don't you?
What? I mean, yes, he's handsome, but we just barely met.
Fair. You want to know a secret?
What?
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
I was conceived in 2 minutes of my father meeting my mother.
Oh.
And put our guy in the handle. I could give a noogie noogie. I mean, he's probably just looking to score because you are exceptionally thick because of all the sweets you eat. You might want to cut back, kind of keep making you have a fat ass. However, if you find a legitimate connection with a random person like him, have fun with it, explore it, be friends, be buddies, be boyfriend and boyfriend. I don't know. Be lizard and gay girlfriend. Just as long as you have fun talking, as long as you're happy, like that's what.
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Now, till then, just grab and drag to the fucking forge.
Yeah.
You give me what was promised. Just sit down and open wide.
Okay. I know. Thanks to
Yeah,
you, I don't have a gag
just
reflex anymore.
man, the conversation just.
I don't have a gag reflex anymore because you. I think that's where we'll leave it off.
Remember, zero. She still has 0 fucks for everybody.
Mhm.
And they care. She's like the best way to describe it is, oh honey, I care, except I don't.
Mhm.
Just pats hand lovingly and walks off. Fucking chest cavity. Why are you such a bitch?
I don't know. Okay, well, I'll cut off the recording there.